everyone. It's great to be here. I have a huge smile on my face. Expose TV always does that to me. As you know, Expose TV transitioned from Expose with Lola back then. It's good to be here. Why? Because believe me, it just had to be done. The program, the TV network just had to come back. Why? Because we know that we have a lot more to give a lot of people who are just waiting to see what the show has to, what the program and our line of programming is all about. Of course, if you've been following the channel, you would have noticed that Fatih and Simsi have been doing a great job. Hi, guys. You guys have been doing very well. I've been following the page and just knowing that one of these days, I'm going to come on air to come and give my own piece. Now, what is this piece that I'm going to be giving today? Believe me, for me, it has to be the wedding of Jeff Bezos, who is the third richest man in the world, getting married to journalist Lauren Sanchez. For me, that is just the ultimate. Why? Because you would expect, or a lot of people would expect that being the richest man in the world, he'd look for one young girl and go to marry. But imagine, Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world, getting married to a 55-year-old woman. When I heard that, of course, we know that they've been dating for a while. They've been together for quite a while, and it's been, of course, a great relationship that they've had. So it just for them, I guess, transitioned into marriage. Now, the lesson for me is, because in everything there is a lesson, he had a choice. He could have gone for the young ones, but he chose an older, mature woman. I'm sure in his head, with all that fortune that he has, he must have said, I need someone who's coming to add value to my network. I need someone when I'm saying A and when I need to make a business decision can help me make those decisions. And he thought to himself, why not go for someone who can add value to what he has? Brings me now to the question that if a man like that, who's the third richest man in the whole world, is looking for someone to add value to his network, why then are the younger ones of today thinking that the only thing I bring to the table is beauty? You begin to wonder. They ask you, what are you bringing to the table? Myself. Yes, yourself is enough. I know. But you need to bring more than yourself. You need to bring something extra so that the people of value can see more than yourself, more than your looks. You need to bring character. You need to bring togetherness. I know when you're young, it's not easy to be together. It's not easy to have it all together. It's not easy to have it all planned out. But you can have a vision for where you're going to. That's no excuse. You can have a vision for where you're going to. You can have a mission for where your life is taking you to. You can have a dream of what you want to become tomorrow. And one at a time, you begin to unravel and cross from one dream to the other. It's not easy, but you can do it. Because to attract and to be a high quality network individual takes more than your looks. I see a lot of people doing surgery these days and it just saddens my heart. Because believe me that the bomb that you're looking for will come with age. The chest that you're looking for will come with age. And you'll still be beautiful when it comes, depending on how you take care of yourself now. It will all come. It only takes a bit of time. And of course, you being conscious. Now, let me tell you a story about myself. For all those who do not know Expose with Lola ran 15 years ago. Rather, what am I saying? No. Expose with Lola ran over 17, 18 years ago. This is me 18 years later. Haven't gotten married, haven't had 3 kids, of which I breastfed each for I'm sure my first one, I remember she was a month before two. That's Emanuela. A month before two, before I had to take her to my mother-in-law's house somewhere in Maitama. And of course, to make her get over sucking. The same thing, the second one. I didn't have to take anywhere. God so good. But I remember that she was a month before she was 2 years old as well. And the third one, I think 1 year, 6 months. My first child is, how old is Emanuela? She's 17 now. And I remember that expose had even stopped like 2 years or a year before I had them. What am I saying? If you are conscious, you will still remain the same. If you're conscious of your health, if you're conscious of taking care of yourself, if you're conscious of the kind of lifestyle that you have, you will still remain the same. Maybe a little change here and there, but predominantly the same. So believe me, you do not, for any reason, have to go under the knife for any aesthetic. I say it with all authority. If you now then decide I want to do one or two things, well, then that's your choice. But let it be your choice, not because society is demanding that this is the way you have to look. Because believe me, that is not what a high net worth valued individual is all about. It takes more than just your looks. It takes you being, remember, an altogether person. That is what a high valued net worth individual should look for. You should look at being the best that you can be, adding some form of value to yourself. Something that elevates you from being better than you were tomorrow. Or better than you are now is what you should be looking at. Not thinking that a bigger bun or a bigger chest will get you where you're going to. No. No. Because I see that a lot of us are getting it wrong. And unfortunately, maybe we don't have enough older ones coming to tell the younger ones the truth. I want to be able to tell you the truth. I do hope that it can resonate with anyone who's watching right now. There is more to life. There is more to being who you want to become. All of those things will come with time. Yes, I know that some of you will say, I want it now, I want it now. Rather than wanting those outer things now, develop yourselves now. Develop yourselves now. So that when a man comes into your life, even if you decide, I don't even want to get married, so that when you stand, you are standing, people are seeing a value-added individual. They are not seeing someone who just needs to show her or her before people can attend to them, or before they think there's something in the society. It takes more than that. I want it, whatever you are doing right now, to begin. And if you're not doing anything, it's okay for now, but it's not okay for tomorrow. I don't have money to send myself to school. I don't have money to further my days. I wish I did. You can start small. Whatever dream you have, start small. Improve yourself. You'll be surprised that where you are at now, when you continually improve yourself, continually work on growing every day, you'll be surprised that the pieces become, the puzzle ends up being complete. Don't wait until you have it all. Don't wait until you can say, oh, I have ₦1 million, or I have... Start small. Develop yourself little by little. It will all come together at the end. And don't put yourself under any kind of pressure. That your friends are doing it doesn't mean you have to do it. That your friends are driving it doesn't mean you have to drive it. They may drive it, and end up losing their lives early. And they may drive it and enjoy for a bit, and then it all goes away tomorrow. We've all heard of rich men who were once rich, and the society was hailing them, and years later you see them all poor. I remember there was a man back in the day. He used to be the publisher of a magazine. I won't name the magazine now. He used to be so rich. I was reading a story recently, and he was now saying that he even had to use his car to do an Uber. This was a man that was everywhere when I was growing up. I remember I was even on the cover of his magazine once as a model. Not direct contact to him, but from an agency. What am I trying to say? Time. Everyone has their own time. Do not work on anybody's time, please. Wait for your own time. But while waiting, put little steps one by one. Take those steps and don't wait for nobody. That has been my topic for today. I hope, of course, that it has been able to resonate with one or two of you out there. My name again is Lola Oduba, and continue to watch out for this because I will be coming on, especially every week, to make sure that I speak one or two words, and then we can all grow together. Until next time, be good. The program again and the network is Expose TV. Keep on watching Expose TV. It brings out the best in you. See you again.